But of course, this is the time when we jump into the wellness thing. Hey, Trinidad and Tobago, welcome to Wellness Monday. On the inside with us this beautiful Monday morning. Of course, it's none other than Dr. Navi Muradial, sorry. Of course, in recognition of Diabetes Month. Of course, we now join him virtually. So let's dive right into it, shall we? Good morning, Doc. Can you hear me? I'm hearing him hearing me. I'm not hearing him.
Yes, hi, good morning.
Pleasant good morning to you. I'm hearing you loud and clear. Thank you.
Yes.
So it's all over to you, Doc. We are talking about this is Diabetes Month, and of course, you as you regularly we would have realized that it's a topic worldwide, which is about each and every human being on the planet Earth today, and the warnings that are being given out to folks in terms of diabetes. So, what are the recommendations for us?
Yes, well, good morning. Thank you very much for recognizing the Diabetes Day, which was yesterday, and Diabetes Month, which is for the whole month of November. Thank you again for, I think Wellness Mondays is a great program. Hats off to you guys at WAC Radio for really trying to bring the information to your listenership, your viewership. I think it's really, really important. It's really necessary. So one of the things that we tend to talk a lot about in terms of diabetes is the fact that it's a chronic and progressive disease. And that term is still being used because it is a chronic and progressive disease if you don't make any lifestyle modifications. But if you do make some lifestyle modifications, it need not be chronic and progressive. And the topic that I would like to chat on today is the topic of can diabetes be reversed? And it's something that many patients would come to you and ask, can my diabetes be reversed? And the answer I gave you earlier is if you are willing to make certain lifestyle changes, yes, your diabetes can go into what we call remission, or your diabetes can be reversed in that case. But if you're not willing to make the lifestyle changes, then it is a chronic and progressive disease for you. Chronic and progressive in the sense that, diabetics tend to, they start on certain medication, and then, next thing you know, they end up on insulin. And that is usually a sign that, the condition is getting worse, and then, you expect complications from that. And what are the complications? The sad complications of loss of sight. You can become blind if not, treated early o'clock. You can lose your kidneys. You end up on dialysis. Dialysis is not a very easy thing to undergo. It's very taxing on you. It's a costly exercise. Other complications of diabetes, you're very familiar. A diabetic, they get a cut to their toe or their ankle, somewhere in the foot, and then it spreads and spreads if it's not treated early, and in that case they end up with an amputation, maybe a toe, maybe an ankle, maybe the leg. So these are the complications with respect to if your diabetes is chronic and progressive. But in my experience and in the experience of many physicians, we have looked at a lot of the research. We have done it in our practices. We are realizing more and more that diabetes can be reversed. your diabetes can go into what we call remission, meaning that if your diabetes, your type 2 diabetic, of course, because we know type 1 is quite different, but we're talking about type 2 diabetes in terms of being reversed. But if your type 2 diabetes is something that let us say every 3 months diabetics, it's recommended that you do something called a hemoglobin A1C test, a 3 months test, blood test to determine the severity, the maintenance, the management of your medication or your lifestyle changes on the diabetes. If that number is decreasing because of your lifestyle changes, then we can say that, and it remains so for a few months, well, we can then say your diabetes has been reversed.
So I have a question for you. What is the difference between 1 and 2?
Right. So type 1 diabetes is where it's considered an autoimmune condition where your body sees your cells in your pancreas as an enemy, as how your white cells would see COVID-19, for example, in your body, or would see a virus or a bacteria. It attacks it. Well, in this case, which is still not clearly understood, in type 1 diabetics, your body's cells are attacking your pancreas, your own organ producing insulin, and therefore your insulin levels run very low to non-existent. In which case, the only treatment available to us at the moment would be insulin. In type 2 diabetes, however, it's a little different. The fact that we now understand more about type 2 diabetes as a lifestyle disease. It's a dietary disease, meaning that it's not so much a genetic, it's not so much, it's not autoimmune, where your body's white cells are attacking the pancreas. What it is, it's dietary. It is the lifestyle that you live that is the major risk factor for developing type 2 diabetes.
And question number 2. If it is possible for you to give that answer, how long does it take, or will it take, you think it will take someone from point A to point B to acquire that particular problem, become a diabetic?
Yes, and that varies. That varies. But you look at the research. You have to look at the what we call a meta-analysis, and a meta-analysis is basically a group of researchers looking at all the previous main studies done and trying to find commonality. And if you can find the commonality, you can get a lot of information which can support your understanding of the condition. So what we now understand is that prior to becoming diabetic, you are probably pre-diabetic. And prior to pre-diabetes is a condition called insulin resistance. And insulin resistance is really the root cause of pre-diabetes and diabetes. And once you understand insulin resistance, then you understand how the time frame in terms of your progression. And this is now estimated, and I want you to listen to this carefully, and I definitely want the viewers and the listeners to understand this, that it is estimated that insulin resistance actually starts in our teenage years.
Wow.
And in our 20s.
Wow.
And that is a frightening thing because, again, it's linked back to our diet. Think about how much sugar we consume when we are teens and when we're in our 20s, drinking soft drinks and eating, foods with added sugar, processed foods. So that, it's also estimated that the average Trinidadian consumes anywhere between half a pound to 1 pound of sugar per week. I hope you understand what a pound is and a half a pound. right? Next time you go to buy the sugar in the grocery, you'll probably see what half a pound, when you
Mm-hmm.
lift it up, you'll know what half a pound is and what a pound of sugar is.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what we are consuming. And many times it's hidden. It's what we call hidden sugar because we're not reading labels. You know that
No, we
we are not
don't.
a
We don't.
society that will go and read the label. We know it's tasting good, so we go and we buy it. We know that we go outside, we buying a punch, we drinking the soft drink, we doing things to ourselves, but we are not adding up. We are not sitting down and writing down how much sugar we are consuming per day and per week. But that is the estimate, and it's very frightening. So when that happens over a period of time, so let's say we start as teens, we go into our 20s, that process of insulin resistance has already started.
Wow. Wow.
And then it just takes a little more tweaking for insulin resistance become pre-diabetic in our 30s and in our 40s. And we can become full-blown diabetic in our 40s and 50s. And so that is really the progression. So if we understand that we did not become type 2 diabetic overnight, we did not become type 2 diabetic in 2 years or 3 years. The process started in our teens and in our 20s with a process called insulin resistance.
Are there any sort of a indication for a particular individual that will, I mean, without your professional or without a professional diagnosis, is there any thing that a teenager, someone within in their 20s and 30s and probably even mid 40s can look forward to or say, well, see this, this says I have a problem, or that says I have a problem. Are there any preview to tell an individual that they're heading in that particular direction?
Well, at the moment, insulin resistance is there's a blood test, right? But the
Ah,
blood test is very costly, and
ah,
not many labs in Trinidad do offer that blood test.
mm,
But in terms of clinical signs or symptoms, if you find that the side of your neck, for example, you're getting this dark, velvety growth at the side of your neck or in your armpits, you're putting on weight, you're feeling, lethargic, you're feeling tired a lot. That can be early signs um, of insulin resistance heading in the direction of pre-diabetes, right? So those are some of the things. But for many people, there will be no signs or symptoms. Just like high blood pressure, they say diabetes is a silent killer. So for many people, they would not even notice, anything. They're still, young people, they're still full of life, they're energetic, but they're not really noticing some of these changes. But if you do find that there's that darkening on the side of your neck, under the armpits, you know, it's unexplained. You're trying to wash it off, and it's not fading out. It's probably best to see your doctor and to have them do a couple of blood tests to determine what's happening with your sugar. But the thing with insulin resistance is that your blood sugar may be normal, right? If you do your those finger sticks that they tend to do in these health fairs or diabetics do on a daily basis, your sugar may be normal, but you may be insulin resistant. You understand?
okay.
You're not diabetic yet, so your sugar is not going to be rising at that point in time. So those are some of the things that you need to look out for. But the important thing here is prevention, right? And that is, I think, where we can have some discussion on.
Yeah, but doc, it's hard to prevent because doc, those sweet things taste so good, eh? And they're
Well,
always inviting.
Sean, that's that's that is one of the reasons that we doctors like myself, we try to have special programs. We tend to have a special focus on persons who crave sweets, because if we can address that, craving sweets, then you can actually address the problems of insulin resistance, prediabetes, and diabetes. And let me just take a pen and tell you that insulin resistance does not only cause prediabetes or diabetes.
Okay.
Insulin resistance can cause or be a risk factor for polycystic ovarian disease, polycystic ovarian syndrome, PCOS, in females.
Oh.
Because insulin resistance means that there's a lot of insulin being secreted, it increases testosterone in women, and then they become, they develop these cysts in the ovaries. Insulin resistance is also implicated in cancer. Insulin resistance is implicated in autoimmune diseases. Certainly, we know insulin resistance and the relationship in obesity. So, this is not just an issue where we are consuming too many soft drinks or eating too much sugar and causing diabetes in maybe 10, 15, 20 years down the road. This is an issue that is causing 80 to 90% of all of our chronic diseases, what we call now the lifestyle diseases, because it's lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
And therefore, if we can address the craving, sugar craving, as I would do in my practice, as others would do, you know, if we can address the sugar cravings, and there are ways to deal with it, then, you know, that is one part of the equation that we could assist with.
And how are some of the ways that we can do that? Because I know it takes a lot of discipline on oneself to move from one point, especially from a negative point, to a positive point. How are some of the ways that we can actually go about, or we can try to encourage the younger ones to go about making those changes?
Yes, yes. Good question. So, again, a lot of research has gone into this topic, and we have found that, you know, you've seen what they've done in schools.
Mm-hmm.
So they've tried to reduce the soft drink in schools so at a young age. And most of these things must begin with your children, right? If we can limit the amount of sugar they have access to, because children don't have money unless you give them the money
True.
to buy it. So if at school, you know, they have reduced the soft drink, unfortunately, this is unfortunate. You probably know what I'm going to say. Unfortunately, they've replaced it with sugar-laden juices, right? They have added a lot of sugar to these juices. So we have really just, you know, in Sesame Street, there was a story with Cowboy X and Cowboy O.
Yes.
Right. We have replaced one with similar.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we have removed the soft drinks, but we have added the juices laden with sugar, and in some cases, more sugar in the juices than in the soft drinks.
Mm-hmm.
So what I looked at one juice, for example, it contained 32 grams of sugar, and the soft drinks that we were giving the kids was around 21, 22 grams. So we actually increased it by about 10, 11 grams, and we are saying, well, oh, this is healthy. So we're asking the kids, oh, you need to drink more juice. But they're drinking juice with added sugar. Because, you know, they say that's the only way you're going to get the kids to drink the juice, but then it's no different than the soft drink. So one of the things is that we, as parents, we need to limit the amount of sugar that we are buying in our household. And that we must start when our kids are young, not to give them this exposure. Because, you know, sugar is now considered a poison, right? Added sugar to foods, because it does very much the same thing. It poisons our body's cells to secrete more and more insulin, and to the point that we become insulin resistant. So it's acting like a toxin, it's acting like a poison.
Wow.
Another thing that we can do, other than limiting the amount of sugar that we're providing for our kids at home, and certainly when we send them to school, we tell them, you know, drink the water, nothing is wrong with drinking water at school. The other thing is, you know, what parents cook for their kids. You know, are we going to continuously give them things which are sugar-based? And unfortunately, again, we come into an issue of awareness and information. Because do you know that bread, for example, bread is flour. And flour, when it's broken down into the body, is a sugar. So that also increases our insulin levels to the point where we become insulin resistant over time. So flour, white rice, when it's broken down, same thing. So there are many things that we think we are doing right, you know. So we're not giving them the soft drinks, but we're giving them bread and we're giving them rice every day. That is
Yeah.
also increasing the sugar. So those are some of the basic things that, that, that we can do, but there are also other strategies. And if anyone would like to find out any more information, they can contact me at 475-8123. That's 475-8123. That's on my WhatsApp. Send me a WhatsApp message, and I could give you a diet assessment form. I can WhatsApp you a diet assessment form. You can fill out the form, and I will send you a free diet guide. It's a general diet guide, and that diet guide has been created with the intention of preventing and reversing insulin resistance. So it's a free assessment. You fill out the form, and a diet guide will be sent to you. And if you want any other information, any consultations, I will send you the information on the WhatsApp, which is 475-8123. And you can send me that message. I will certainly be happy to send you the information. And we have built out something called the Freedom Program. And the Freedom Program is really to be free from insulin resistance and prediabetes, diabetes. And it has worked very successfully, not only here, it has worked internationally at various clinics doing this type of program.
Mm-hmm.
And we have, on a daily basis, we are seeing the reversal of diabetes, the reversal of obesity when someone starts the program. And it's not a program where you have to starve yourself. It's not a program you have to go and buy pills. You have to spend a lot of money. This is actually one of the most cost-effective programs you could possibly do for yourself.
I think that's part of. I think that's part of the reason people may tend to think that it's going to cost them a pound and a crown, and I have money for this, and I don't have money for that, and sometimes they have money in their hands to do the right thing, but then something else pops up, and they'll ignore their health and go and do that. So I guess from you making it absolutely plain that it is cost effective. So there's no excuse as to why we should, let me rephrase that, why we should remain in the position that we have put ourselves in. And thank God for people like you who can enlighten the citizenry of Trinidad and Tobago and the public as a whole as to in terms of health and wellness, because that's something we don't have in our backpacks at all, Doc. Isn't it?
That's right.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely agree with you, Sean. And I think information is important, awareness is important. And I think once we understand that we have the power to make those lifestyle changes in terms of our diet, in terms of when we eat, how much we eat, what are the choices to make? Should we be reading labels? Should we even be shopping in a grocery, for example, where everything is processed? Why not, go to the farmers markets instead? Support the local farmers in what they have. There are so many different things that we could look at: meal planning, meal prepping. Those are some of the things that we will discuss in this Freedom Program.
Uh,
So yeah, I would certainly encourage anyone who would like to get more information to
okay.
reach
Doc,
me on 475-8123 on WhatsApp. And
yeah.
I'd love to send you a free dietary assessment
Mm-hmm.
and also a free diet guide that will give you a lot of the information.
Doc, before you go, let me see if I can get one call in for you. Can just Walk Radio 90.1
Sure.
FM. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, my dear sweetheart. I would like to get the number, please. 475, that is all I get. Thank you very much.
Oh, 475 8123 is the number. 475-8123, of course, and that's Dr. Navid Mudurali's number. So, hey, Doc, thanks a million. This has got to be, I think the more we put it into the minds and hearts and up front in the face of people, I think that is how it's going to stick, because honestly, we don't take our health seriously. We really don't. We really, really don't. And it's something that we need to pay attention to. And I want to thank you so much for those information. So much.
Yeah, so thank you very much for the invitation again to the WAC family. You know, keep it up with the Wellness Mondays. I think it's an excellent program. I like to listen to it. I also learn a lot from the programs. You know, as we continue to recognize Diabetes Month, let us, you know, try to have access to the information. Information is powerful. You know, get more awareness, you know, but start working with our kids. You know, that's the next generation.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if we work as parents with our children, you know, and doing the correct thing, you know, exposing them to a healthy lifestyle, then we will not have this epidemic, you know, of diabetes in this country. It's estimated over 200,000 people in this country are diabetic. More than that are pre-diabetic. 70% of the population overweight and obese. And other than the COVID pandemic, we are now in the lifestyle disease epidemic, which is just, you know, going to continue to be with us for a while unless we make those lifestyle changes. So thank you again to the WAC family and to your viewers and listeners.
Thank you so much, Doug. Thank you. You have an awesome one today, okay?
You too.
Yeah,
Take care.
thanks a million, yeah. Well, of course, you were listening to, of course, this is, let me start over. This is Wellness Monday. Mondays. And programs such as this are going to be continuing throughout. And you have been listening to Can Diabetes Be Reversed? Of course, that was from Dr. Navid Mudurali in recognition of Diabetes Month. Of course, you can tune into WAC Radio 90.1 FM. Mondays. We're going to be keeping on and keeping you in the right frame of mind so that you can put your body in the right place where it needs to be.
Don't drink this, don't drink that. And every minute you want to pee. Before you finish, you want to pee. You're always hiding behind some tree.
Start the week right. Join us every Monday for Wellness Mondays. We'll help you be the best you can be, body, soul, and spirit. Wellness Mondays, only on WAC 90.1 FM.
I just think I need to give that particular number one more time. So let me give you that particular number from Dr. Navid number, that is. And that particular number is 475 8123. 475 8123, okay? The greeting just continue. Hey, Wack Radio 90.1 FM, good, beautiful, beautiful Monday morning.
Tony D, good morning, off the air, please.
Thank you, sweetie. Hold a second for me.
I took the role of lead singer, Parang Rama in a Rima. Fans heard of my Parang band, 2000 flock the grandstand. The Velcom was the MC. When he introduced me, people jumping like carnival to my rendition of Serenal. Alpagata, alpagata, uno rum, uno parata, Maria, 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 mi corazón. From Port of Spain to Faizabad, everybody knew crazy mad. Maria, 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 mi corazón.
Hey, Maria, Maria, Maria. Hey, I took the role of lead singer.
Baila, amigos, baila.
Parang, 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 parang. Hey, it's the Utah season is upon us, you know. Hey, I tell you what, I'm gonna pull that one back from the top. But first of all, I got commitments, people.
Start the week right. Join us every Monday for Wellness Mondays. We'll help you be the best you can be, body, soul, and spirit. Wellness Mondays, only on WAC 90.1 FM.
Join us each and every Wednesday right here on WAC Radio 90.1 FM from 7 to 9 p.m. as we step into the future with Youth in Focus. Stay connected with us, like us on Facebook, watch us live on YouTube, and send us a message on WhatsApp at 868-306-9059. That's 868-306-9059. Step into the future with Youth in Focus. You don't want to miss it.
The world is bright. Save your sight. Prevent glaucoma blindness. CEI has been providing hope in sight since 1996. Blindness and vision impairment are major health concerns. 80% of the time, this can be avoided if treated early. Technology and expertise working to save sight. Specializing in cornea, cataract, glaucoma, diabetic retinopathy, vitreous and retinal surgery. Call us and get tested today at 662-1226 or WhatsApp 280-2380.
Saturday, Atlanta and TNT Garage Boys present a sweet Soca Parang Fete. Saturday, November 27th at the exquisite Caribbean Connection, 2620 Park Central Boulevard, Decatur, Georgia. Is sweet Soca Parang from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. with King Crazy.
This is crazy!
Eddie Charles. Ricky Jai.
It's your boy Ricky Jai, you don't know.
Rita. And New York's only singing MC, MC Wasi. Plus ATL's best DJs, Corey Sayers and Touches. Limited early bird tickets of $30, $35 before November 17th, more after. For info, call 718-930-1204, 770-722-5828, or 678-508-3952. November 27th is Soca Parang time at the Caribbean Connection, 2620 Park Central Boulevard, Decatur. Tickets available at eventbrite.com.
Do you love your country?
Maria darling, I must go.
Are you a true Trinbagonian? Do you love your culture? This is the only station that promotes the culture of Trinidad and Tobago.
You don't know. It's all about the soca bangra. It's all about Bunchy
WAC
and Shani.
90.1 FM. WAC 90.1 FM. WAC 90.1.
Now you can see the radio. Step into the future with visual radio. Only on WAC 90.1 FM.
Was the MC when he introduced me to jumping like carnival to my rendition of Serenal. Alpagata, alpagata, uno rum, uno parata, Maria, 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 mi corazón. From Port of Spain to Faizabad, everybody knew crazy mad. Maria, 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 mi corazón. Baila, baila, amigos, baila. I sang on the Annunciation to show my appreciation. Then the crowd went wild. I sang on the birth of the child. My next song, an Aguinaldo, with good rhythm and fast tempo. Please break down a second time to see this parang singer wine. Muchachita, muchachita, vamos baila, vamos baila. Maria, 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 mi corazón. Come on, honey, squeeze me tighter, 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 tighter. Maria, 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 mi corazón.
Hey, Maria. Maria. Hey, I want to say happy birthday going out to Siobhan Edwards. So, yes, Siobhan Edwards, aka DJ Zion. Of course, it's coming from Lynette all the way out there in Virginia. Yeah. And for all of you celebrating birthdays today, happy birthdays to you. Happy anniversary to you. Happy we just met to you. Happy I have to leave you now. To you. Hey, whatever you're celebrating today, do it with love, okay? And of course, enjoy it above all things. Huh? I have a song track. I'm just itching to play for you. I am just itching to play this particular song track for you. This is from the Billionaire man himself. And I really love, honestly speaking, I love this track. I love the way he did it.
Doing this one for me black brother. To the mother in America. For white officers. Love is the way. Love is the answer. Love is the way to the father now. Love is the way. Love is the answer. Love is the way to the future now. Racial tensions around the world. Yes, this thing ain't losing control. This are the looting, some are the shooting. Another black man life we lost in now. White man is on top his neck. Squeeze the black man to his death now. Black man beg and so he plead. He beg for his mother, please now. I wanna breathe, I wanna breathe. I hear that the black man plead. I wanna breathe, I wanna breathe. His office, I beg you please.
This time it's a leave, I come for tell you something. What a wonderful loving that Jaja could have bring. Say me want see the loving to make me happy. Me don't want the thing as if it make me angry. Have the love for rich and everybody. So let's live together in a one unity. Me say
love is the way, love is the answer, love is the way to the Father now. Love is the way, love is the answer, love is the way to the future now. I wanna thank God for my little sister who was passing on the same hour. Take out your phone, show the world how they treating black people now. Blood is now thicker than water, cause we breath is the only treasure. Yes, black life, yes it matters.
We're about to take it back.
I wanna breathe, I wanna breathe. Doing this one for me black brother, who they mother in America, for white officials. Love is the way, love is the answer, love is the way to the Father now. Love is the way, love is the answer, love is the way to the future now. Racial tensions around the world, yes, this thing ain't losing control. This are the looting, some are the shooting, another black man life he lost in now. White man is on top his neck, squeeze the black man to his death now. Black man beg and so he plead, he beg for his mother please now. I wanna breathe, I wanna breathe, I hear that the black man plead. I wanna breathe, I wanna breathe, please officer, I beg you please.
For this time it's a live, I come to tell you something. What a wonderful loving that Jaja could have bring. Say me want see the loving to make me happy. Me don't want the thing as if it make me angry. Have the love for rich and everybody. So let's live together in a one unity. Me say
love is the way, love is the answer, love is the way to the Father now. Love is the way, love is the answer, love is the way to the future now. I wanna thank God for my little sister who was passing on the same hour. Take out your phone, show the world how they treating black people now. Blood is now thicker than water, cause we breath is the only treasure. Yes, black life, yes it matters. Black people build America. I wanna breathe, I wanna breathe, I hear that the black man plead. I wanna breathe, I wanna breathe, please officer, I beg you please. Love is the way, love is the answer, love is the way to the Father now. Love is the way, love is the answer, love is the way to the future now.
what they want, say nobody what they need. They go pan many look on me beg and me plead. Tell them nobody what they want, say nobody what they need. They go pan many look on me beg and me plead. Say enough for this life, they full up on the greed. Say no for envy, them want kill the seed. Say love is something Rasta man me a go breed. Say me and Bill now we come fi plant up the seed.
I wanna breathe, I wanna breathe, I hear that the black man plead. I wanna breathe, I wanna breathe, please officer, I beg you please. Love is the way.
So love is the way. And of course you definitely know that love is indeed the answer.
Love is the way, love is
I want to breathe.
the way to the future now. Love is the way.
The cry that goes out around the world, especially out there, where we love to go.
Love is the answer, love is the way to the future now. I wanna breathe.
How many people, honestly, today, crying out that they want to breathe, whether from the COVID-19 pandemic, or whether from a societal point of view, whether from a marital point of view, whether from a relationship point of view.
Love is the answer, love is the way to the future now. Racial tensions around the world, yes, this thing ain't losing control. This are the looting, some are the shooting, another black man life he lost in now. White man is on top his neck, squeeze the black man to his death now. Black man beg and so he plead, he beg for his mother please now. I wanna breathe, I wanna breathe, I hear that the black man plead. I wanna breathe, I wanna breathe, please officer, I beg you please.
This time it's a live, I come to tell you something. What a wonderful loving that Jaja could have bring. See me want, see the loving to make me happy. Me don't want the thing as if it make me angry. Have the love for each and everybody. So let's live together in a one unity. Me say,
love is the way, love is the answer. Love is the way to the Father now. Love is the way, love is the answer. Love is the way to the future now. I wanna thank God for my little sister who was passing on the same hour. Take out your phone, show the world how they treating black people now. Blood it now, thicker than water, cause we breath is the only.
Well, because I know that you want to breathe, and that's a good thing. Let me see if I can help you out there. Because, you know, today, starting, I should say, Shamir commemorates November, okay, for prostate cancer, right? Wellness Month, okay? That's what it is, Cancer Wellness Month, with a 15% discount when you wear blue to a service. Have a blue facial. Purchase online using the code BLUE. Purchase individual vouchers for men only. 10% of products and gift sets. That's at the upper level Twin City Malls, Extension 1. 25 Robinson Street in San Fernando, Extension 2. 23 Cipriano Boulevard in Port of Spain, Extension 3. Upper level Mid Center Mall, Extension 4. Long Circular Mall. We're going to help you breathe because if you need more information, you got to call them at 301-2082.
Love is the way to the Father now. Love is the way, love is the answer. Love is the way to the future now. Love is the way, love is the answer. Love is the way to the Father now. Love is the way, love is the answer. Love is the way to the future now. I wanna breathe.
I wanna breathe. Rock Radio 90.1 FM.
Good morning, my big brother.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm doing just great. How are you?
I'm great. You know who is there?
Miserable?
Definitely so. You only treating your brother bad, boy.
Oh, how?
You're treating me like a step to your plan a ladder.
How am I doing that?
Oh, God, you don't call me name. I text for your number so long. I can't get your number.
Oh, my apologies, sir. I'm so sorry. I will fix that for you today.
And I texted this morning again on what, how to call it, WhatsApp?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Let me go get that for you, and I'll call you back because I'm diving into the middle of something.
Love like job as how Auntie Winnie would just say, my brother.
Okay, nice. Blessing for that.
Yeah.
Praises, yeah. Thank you, yeah, sure. Ooh. I wanna breathe. I wanna breathe.
Hello.
Hi. Good, beautiful morning to you.
Good morning to you and all your listeners.
Yes, indeed. We are inside for the beautiful Shamir. Yes.
Thank you.
Right. But hold on. Before we do this, honey, I have something to do for you, all right? Let me do it first now.
Sure.
Okay, let's get to it.
Start the week right. Join us every Monday for Wellness Mondays. We'll help you be the best you can be, body, soul, and spirit. Wellness Mondays, only on WAC 90.1 FM.
Okay, so we are in. You there?
I am here.
Okay, great. Beautify me now. Make me look good now.
Yeah, you sound so buoyant and chirpy and It's inspiring.
Oh, it's nice to hear a beautiful woman say things like that, man. It makes me feel good. Oh, by the way, people, let me tell you who we're speaking to, by the way. We're speaking to the beautiful people. I don't want to say person because I don't want to get involved in problems. I'm being nice. I'm pleading. Okay, so speaking to the beautiful, is that Miss Cheryl, right?
Yes.
Right. So we're speaking to Miss Cheryl Burgess, creator of Shimei Products and Spa, of course, who will give us some information on Movember. Men Cancer Awareness promotion for the month of November. Right. Yes, of course. She is the biochemist, entrepreneur, and creator of Shimei Products and Spa. My goodness, you carry a long resume, darling. You carry an awesome resume. So talk to me.
Okay, good morning again to the listeners. November is considered Men's Cancer Awareness Month, and it's called Movember. And at Shamir, we tend to try to commemorate some signature events in the year. So last month we did Pinktober, which was the breast cancer, and now we are doing the Men's Cancer Awareness promotion. So one of the things important with prostate cancer, knowledge is power. So you have to learn your risk in order to protect your future. So it is important that men have checkups regularly at their doctors, because most of the time prostate cancer, your causes or some signs or symptoms, you don't have any, especially in its early stages. And you really want to try and nip this in the bud, because we want our men around, So in pursuing and researching some more on this, I went to the Mayo Clinic, right, which is a very prestigious organization, and looked at some of the risks that they noted. It's not exhaustive, on people who may be at risk for prostate cancer. One, older age. Your risk of prostate cancer increases as you age. It's most common after the age of 50. So wherever you're in your live stream now, 40, 30, check it out. Check your doctor, please. I know sometimes men feel inhibited to go to the doctor, but it's important, to go and take that duty of self-care. One of the other things that they listed was race, for reasons not yet determined, they don't know, but Black people have, or people of African descent have, a greater risk of prostate cancer. And it is always a little more aggressive or advanced. So again, the importance of all males checking their doctor. Going back to the whole concept, knowledge is power. You learn your risk and you protect your future. Family history. If a blood relative, such as a parent, sibling, or child, has been diagnosed with prostate cancer, your risk may be increased. Or if you have a family history of genes that increase the risk of breast cancer, you can also be at risk. They're not sure yet why or how prostate cancer occurs, but again, it's important, and I'm stressing that because you have a duty of self-care. You need to take care of you. And of course, if you're overweight, obese, they also have a higher risk of prostate cancer compared with people considered to have a healthy weight, although studies have had mixed results, right? So it is, but it may not be, because sometimes each person is an individual and different. So again, it is important to really check you. We all have a duty of self-care. So again, I'm imploring please check your doctor so that, you know, if anything, if it's no problem, great. But just in case, you know, you want to minimize challenges down the road. Tony, are you there?
I'm listening to you very carefully, very, very carefully. I am here.
And so at Shamir in November, because we try to engage people, men and women, because we are gender neutral company, to come in and have services. And we've done certain specials. So for the month of November, you get a 15% discount when you wear blue to a service, have a blue facial, purchase online using the code blue. And we have individual vouchers purchased for men only. So because sometimes men feel that going to a spa is not kind of macho, but more and more men are going to the spas. You can come in for a pedicure. You don't have to feel anyhow, because sometimes men are inhibited. Oh gosh, look at how my feet are looking. We treat all types of feet. We want your feet to be happy and you to be relaxed. And just sometimes just immersing a little water in that pedicure tub or having a facial. Most of our male clients and females fall asleep. So we know that the body needs that stress relief. Our locations are Trincity Mall, upper level, Trincity, 25 Robertson Street, San Fernando. That is off of Citero Street, and it's a street obliquely opposite Lifestyle Motors. You come down Robertson Street, and you'll see the Shamir about 4 buildings down. 23 Cipriani Boulevard, Woodbrook, Long Circular Mall, Kiosk, and Mid-Center Mall, Chaguanas. Or you can order online. So, you know, we want to give everyone the opportunity, and the men can bring their friends or significant others and have, you know, a nice time at Shamir. It's not necessarily cost prohibitive, but I think if once a month, you know, you take the opportunity to do something for you, it's important.
You can turn it into just like men normally get together and go hang out in the different watering holes and stuff, as they call it. They can make it a men's day out, a men's afternoon out.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, gather some of your friends.
You could come in, call a group of you, and we will accommodate, you know, and also share information about taking care of yourself. The skin, the feet, the hair. Because, you know, men lose hair, and sometimes they want to know how to repair it, you know. Many times it's a lot of genetic impact, but sometimes it's stress too. And so at Shamir, our focus is to help you relax and also to recommend products that can help hair loss, dry skin, dehydration, signs of aging, and men are vain too, you know. It's not only the ladies, you know. So it is important, again, we want everybody to live healthy and enjoy a high quality of life. So this is why we stress and we focus on Movember, because our men are very important to us.
Of course we are. Of course. But I think is there any setbacks or drawbacks in terms of actually or how have you seen that in terms of getting men to come through the door? I mean, it's not easy for them to put away that macho masculine
you know what happens? Yes, the women bring them.
Okay.
And most of the time, their wives or friends or girlfriends or daughters, you know, may say, Daddy, come and go to the spa, or they buy a spa gift voucher. So Christmas time is a good opportunity
Right.
You know, we have Father's Day or any time, any occasions at all, even if it's for a birthday or even if you just want to give somebody a nice token for them, to cheer them up, or they've done something beautiful for you.
Mm-hmm.
You bring them, and most of the time, after the first time,
Mm-hmm.
and that, you know, I wouldn't say that hesitation has gone. They are good as gold.
When they see the
And
treatment.
our men client list continue to build, you know?
Right.
So it's nice.
Right. So when all the taboo has gone out the door, when they get there and they realize, wow, this ain't so bad, this is good.
Yes, yes, they enjoy it.
Yeah.
And that's the important thing, you know? You feel good. Sometimes, Tony, you sometimes just need a little hour or two for
Yeah,
yourself.
we do.
Sometimes you find you may be building up tension. You know, something may tick you off.
We do.
You know,
Yeah.
you can come to the spa. That's a healthy option.
Yes.
You can exercise. You could engage friends. Yes, I'm not saying that's not, but the spa is another option.
I think, you know, I'm sitting here while you're speaking, right? And I'm thinking, and I mean, I don't think as a human being I have too much sort of a bad skin, but I know it can get better. It can be better. And I'm thinking, and I know my friends and them normally ask, how your skin so smooth and how your skin so this, you know, it would be nice for somebody to take me to Shamir. I'm not sure I can handle my foot there, but I'll stay now.
No, we don't worry. We doing this for a long time. Don't worry. And you know, it's all wonderful. At the end of the day, we want to just offer you that service to help you to feel better about yourself. You know?
You have some giveaways, right? And
yes.
Right. And but before I do that giveaway, I want you guys to listen to this, okay? Please.
Day Spas offer a range of first-class relaxing and rejuvenating treatments, facials, waxing, massages, body therapies, manicures, pedicures, hair therapy, and Shamir products. Visit Shamir, Twin City Mall, Robertson Street, San Fernando, 23 Cipriani Boulevard, Mid-Center Mall, at the Long Circle Mall kiosk. Call 285-9053 or purchase online at www.shamircaribbean.com.
Okay, so that was your clue on the inside. Right, should I ask the question or should you ask the question?
No, you go ahead, Tony. That's great.
Okay, so I'm not gonna make it too difficult for you. Okay, just simply name for me 4 Shamir Spa in Trinidad and Tobago, 4 locations. Okay, that's all you gotta do is just name 4 of the locations for me of the Shamir Spa in Trinidad and Tobago. It is that simple, just 4. Okay, guys, okay, the phone is on its way. Let's go there right away. WAC Radio 90.1 FM. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Good morning, Tony D.
Hi, good morning.
Oh, look at this. How are you?
You're sort of, I'm missing you here, there, and somewheres. Say that again for me.
I said I am blessed by the best.
All right, so we are doing a giveaway for Shamir. At the moment, do you want to take a shot at it for me?
Yes.
Okay, so all you got to do is name 4 of the locations for me. Just 4 of the locations.
Twin City Mall.
The
Center Mall. My favorite, Robertson Street in San Fernando. And of course, we have on Cipriani Boulevard. In Port Spain.
Good to go.
We're showing off. Well done, honey. Well done, well done. Hey, I have to take some info from you, so stay there, and Mr. May, it's all over to you.
Okay, great. Okay, we are also for our packages on our brochures, we have, you know, special services for men. They have their own corner, men's facials. You have their pedicures, their manicures. We also have something called a Grand Slam package. So you can visit us online, www.shamircaribbean.com, excuse me, or you can pop in or call the spas, 285-9053. And the extensions, extension 1 is Trincity Mall, extension 2, Robertson Street, San Fernando, extension 3, Cipriani Boulevard, and extension 4, Mid-Center Mall. And of course, we have our kiosk at Long Circular Mall, that's just opposite Pennywise, where you can get your products, you can purchase your vouchers. And we would really love to see you. Christmas is coming up. And later on this week, we will be launching on our platforms all our Christmas packages, which are packages for Christmas, which are very popular. When you purchase a voucher at Shamir, you have 8 months. Now, during the pandemic, we for 2021, those both are 2021, we extended it till the end of this year.
Mm-hmm.
So, you can call and, engage the managers or the front desk at Shamir. If you have a voucher and you purchased it in 2021, we want you to use it by the end of the year.
Okay.
Also, you can call and find out any information on products as well as services.
Okay, great. Great. Oh, Silva, thanks a million. Thank you so much for sharing that information. And right now, my foot tingling like I want to come by you. We go fix that.
Yeah.
Hey, so thank you a whole lot. Thank you a million. Thank you very much. And thank you for all those who are participating. But before she goes, I want to give you her number again. Give you this particular number. It is 301-2082. That's 301-2082. Shamir. Hey, Shamir, look forward to me. I'm coming to. I want special treatment when I get there, darling. Please.
We give everybody a special treatment, Tony D. And as a gentleman as a person who just won the prize, he seems to be a Shamir person. So, that's a testimony,
Definitely.
So, I think it was a fabulous. Thank you for, taking the time to share, help me share information with the public.
Thank you
so much. We look forward to seeing everyone at Shamir. Christmas is coming, so even if you didn't do anything for the whole of the year, you could whisper a little message into somebody else, a Shamir voucher would be good, That's what many of my customers do. They said, Christmas coming or Mother's Day, I better tell somebody or whisper in somebody's ear that a Shamir voucher would be nice. So, again, I want to say thank you. And to the guys, the men, our men, knowledge is power. Learn your risks, protect your future, check your doctor for prostate cancer.
Thank you so much, darling. You have a beautiful day today, okay?
Okay, too. And thank you, Tony.
Yes,
bye-bye.
Bye-bye, darling.
Shamir Day Spas offer a range of first-class relaxing and rejuvenating treatments, facials, waxing, massages, body therapies, manicures, pedicures, hair therapy, and Shamir products. Visit Shamir, Twin City Mall, Robertson Street, San Fernando, 23 Cipriani Boulevard, Mid-Center Mall, at the Long Circular Mall kiosk. Call 285-9053 or purchase online at www.shamircaribbean.com.
Definitely. So you know exactly what you have to do, where you have to take that particular mister of yours, whether it's dad, brother, cousin, friend, husband, whatever, other, right? Don't need to behave. Okay, you know where you got to take that particular person, okay? You're going to take them to Shamir, and you're going to give them, hey, remembering that if you wear blue, at their service, or you have a blue facial, you purchase online with the code BLUE, and of course you purchase individual voucher for men, hey, that is 15% off, and then you have another 10% off of gift sets and whatnot. And remember, the locations are at Upper Level Twin City, 25 Robinson Street in San Fernando, 23 Cipriani Boulevard in Port of Spain, Upper Level Mid-Center Mall, and of course Long Circular Mall. Shamir, oh boy, Shamir.
I took the role of lead singer, Parang Rama in a Rima. Fans heard of my Parang band, 2000 clock the grandstand. The Velcro was the MC. When he introduced me, people jumping like carnival to my rendition of Serenal. Alpagata, alpagata, uno rum, uno parata, Maria, 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 mi corazón. From Port of Spain to Faizabad, everybody knew crazy mad, Maria, 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 mi corazón. Then the crowd went wild. I sang on the birth of the child. My next song, an Aguinaldo with good rhythm and fast tempo. Please break down a second time to see this parang singer wine. Muchachita, muchachita, vamos baila, vamos baila, Maria. Henry Pereira, Dizzy Bozia, Glo Alcazar, Papa Gun, Clarita Rivas, Vito and the Lara brothers, they boo them when they don't sing. People tell them with orange skin, pandemonium, it was up there. Crazy is all people want to hear. El Poquito, this place had too much mosquito. Maria, Maria. Cocorico, I got this bomb from Choco. Maria, 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 mi corazón. Agalan was placed on my neck. Mucho gracias, todo el mundo. A reception magnifico. That night I will remember the whole place. For crazy mania when I collected.
When I collected my money, I knew it was time. Hey, got some information for you. Remember, WAC 901 FM continues visual online concerts in the month of November. So we invite you to join us on our various virtual platforms. Tuesday 10th in the PM, Tobago Local Talent Original Song Contest. Caribbean Pot with award-winning chef Chris De La Rosa cooks up a storm on best storm every week on the weekends, right? Let me do that over again. Sorry. Cook up the best weekends at 11:50 a.m. and 5:50 in the p.m. Okay, Saturday the 20th, it's Desire, O'Connor, and Steam. And of course, on Sunday the 21st, it's Tobago Local Talent Blast at 5 in the p.m. Also, Sunday, November 21st, 6:30 in the PM, up close and personal with the Lava Brothers. Sunday, 28th, 6 in the PM, P-Ville and Proud, featuring Juwan Foster and Jason Farrell, Maurizia Kagan, Marlon B. Keith, Run the Bob, Sherwin Cooper. Tremendous.
This is Caribbean.
Yeah. Lena Boyce, Philip Alfred, Brian London, Jared Placid, Liam Tegg, Sherma Andrews, Leon Condero, and MC The Saint. All on our various WAC platforms. WAC YouTube, WAC Facebook, WAC Twitch, 901 FM, Zeno Radio, TuneIn Radio, and of course, don't you dare forget. Fund me. Fund me TNT. Ah, yes. We just continue to deliver it for you and bring it for you. Yes.
This is Caribbean vibes.
These products have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Experience the power of 5. Experience 5 of the world's top antioxidants in one powerful nutritional product. Introducing to you Levy from Otis. Levy, the power of a drink in a bottle. Experience the power of mangosteen, noni, acai berry, goji, and pomegranate. Experience the power of 5. Experience Levy. With the regular use of Levy, you would experience a decrease in the level of harmful free radicals, which cause aging. It helps maintain a normal cholesterol level, helps maintain a healthy blood pressure, helps fight virus and bacteria. It also keeps your skin and hair healthy, improve your vision, enhance your sex drive, improve digestion, increase your level of energy, controls your blood sugar level, improve your memory, protects your children's health, lose weight, and allows you to have a better night's sleep. Experience the power of 5. Experience Levy, mangosteen, noni, acai berry, goji, and pomegranate. Now what are you waiting for? It's time to feel good again. Get back your life. Take charge. Call 516-286-7079. That's 516-286-7079. Get all the information you need and place your order now.
Looking for real food with real flavor? Why not check out Caldero's Flavor at 53 to 55 Cipero Street, San Fernando. From curry crab and dumplings to callaloo oil down bus-up shot or pilau, soup and fish broth on Saturday, foil fish, jerk wings, burgers, you name it. Open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sunday to Sunday. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Call 303-5366 or 302-5874.
Saturday, Atlanta and TNT Garage Boys present a sweet soca parang fete. Saturday, November 27th at the exquisite Caribbean Connection, 2620 Park Central Boulevard, Decatur, Georgia. Is sweet soca parang from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. with King Crazy.
This is crazy.
Eddie Charles. Ricky Jai.
It's your boy Ricky Jai, you don't know.
Rita. And New York's only singing MC, MC Wasi. Plus ATL's best DJs, Corey Sayers and Touches. Limited early bird tickets are $30, $35 before November 17th, more after. For info, call 718-930-1204, 770-722-5828, or 678-508-3952. November 27th is Soca Parang time at the Caribbean Connection. 2620 Park Central Boulevard, Decatur. Tickets available at eventbrite.com.
Don't try again, here's the thing. The Rosie go to my Georgie, so take him up around line. Tell she that he ain't feeling good, so he can make it this time. So she turn around and she tell him that apples are the best. Boil the skin of the apple, you go get the wifey the rest. Georgie, apple skin in the morning, apple skin in the night, apple skin in the evening, boy, yeah, that will make you feel right. Don't worry about no banana, watermelon or pine. Just try apple skin, Georgie, that will make you feel fine. Well, he spin round quick and he watching. Say, girl, I'm telling you fact. This is the first and only time I ever heard about that. I know about chandelier bush, fever grass and ginseng, but nobody ever tell me anything about this apple thing. Georgie, apple skin in the morning, apple skin in the night, apple skin in the evening, boy, yeah, that will make you feel right. Don't worry about orange peel, ginger, honey, and lime. Just try apple skin, Georgie, that will make you feel fine. Try the thing, try the thing. I said don't peel if you're peeling.
You gotta peel what, the apple skin? Walk Radio 94 FM, good morning.
Good morning.
Oh boy, you have apple skin, eh?
Oh God, I like that song, you know.
You have any?
Sorry, I'm only laughing, but it catch me, really catch me.
By chance you have any there? Apple skin, eh?
Apple skin, we have
Yeah.
apple, not the skin alone. The apple too.
I only want the skin. Good
You
morning,
what,
and
you
how
gonna
are
make
you?
wine?
Eh?
I dare what? You're gonna make wine?
I'll make
You
a-
only want the skin.
I'll make chow.
Oh well, then you have
Apple
to cut up
skin.
the whole apple and put
No,
some
no,
nice
no,
pepper
just the
and
skin.
some garlic and thing in that.
Just
and
apple.
onion and
Yeah,
all
the
that.
man say apple. Anyway, just the skin. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm telling you how to make the chow. You know, taste good. You know,
Good
but
morning,
can't talk too much
ma'am.
with the
How
incident.
are you today?
Good morning. I dear. Right, I just enjoy the vibes. I just say, welcome to the morning shift again.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We just loving it. When them trying to hear your class going on, you know.
And you have making noise in the kids' head?
No, they're on break now. That's why
okay.
I'm calling.
Okay,
Guys,
cool.
Uncle Tony, the on where he's talking good, but me hear the laugh. I tell you, listen, on the way.
Oh, my Father. Oh, Lord.
Anyway, good morning to everybody from A to Z, both local, international. Happy birthday to all who have birthday. Happy anniversary to all who have anniversary. And happy Cancer Month to the men them. Or please go and take a little check-up. It's nothing to be afraid of. But that fear in God.
I hear that. I
Right?
hear that. I hear
So,
that.
thanks for the time you're on. Locked on as
That's right.
usual.
Thanks a million.
You might hear we calling them on, always
Okay,
on.
okay, great.
Right?
Are you-
And enjoy the program. Well, everybody enjoying it. Reach home safe and hope to hear from you again.
Okay, nice. You have a blessed, beautiful one, okay?
You too. Yeah, later. Bye-bye.
Our lonely one, many sons and daughters have left. To heaven they've gone. But we will still be singing and shouting in spite of all the pain. Don't care if it's day or night, sun shining or in the rain. Let's sing a song. Merry Christmas to the Father, Son. Let's drink our people
eat our kush kush, and bring out the harm.
Six, and you shall find a right now and find a big tune. Hold it up on it, hold it up on it.
Ho, 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 ho.
Merry Christmas.
As we were playing outside, we saw this taxi full up. Out came our parents with big bags, their hands full up.
This one is from Dennis and James.
Inside the house, they shouted, "Come on in and turn on the light." Under the Christmas tree was gifts, tree shining so bright. And we all started singing, "Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas," to the Father, Son. Let's drink our sorrel, eat our black cake, and open our gifts. Happy New Year, Happy New Year.
What a beautiful song track, huh? Hey, what really 90.1 FM, good, beautiful, beautiful morning to you.
Good day, sir.
Good day, sir. Hey.
Hello?
Go ahead, I'm hearing you. Go right ahead.
Yes. I want to get the WhatsApp number for.
The WhatsApp number, huh? Okay, that's easy. The WhatsApp number is, okay. The WhatsApp number is 766 49 20.
7664920.
That's correct.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that's not a problem. Okay, so all of you, those of you guys out there who wanting the various numbers, the WhatsApp number is 766 4920. That's on the WhatsApp. Then we have 6524901. That's the local line. 6524901. You got that? Write it down. Put it in your memory bank. And of course, if you're going on the international side of things, it is 786 292 2789, right? That's 786 292 2789.
Oh, he's here. He's here. He's here. I tell you, he's here. He's here. He's here. Jesus Christ, the Comforter, is here. This coming Christmas for some will be a lonely one. Many sons and daughters have left. To heaven they've gone. But we will still be singing and shouting in spite of all the pain. Don't care if it's day or night, sun shining or in the rain. Let's sing a song. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to the Father, Son. Let's drink our people, eat our kush kush, and bring out the harm. Happy New Year, Happy New Year to everyone. Let's all be thankful. Let's give our praises because we are blessed. We are blessed. Because he's here. He's here. He's here. I tell you, he's here. He's here. He's here. Jesus Christ, the Prince of Peace, is here. Many family members would meet this time of the year, bringing friends and strangers together with gifts to share. Then to midnight mass we headed to go on our knees. Father God, we thank you for keeping us safe from this disease. Hey, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to the Father's Son.
Ah, boy. Hey, Wack Radio 90.1 FM. Good, beautiful morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, brother.
Hey, good morning. Hey, what's up, man?
Fat man from
Yes,
Tehran.
fat man. Yes, fat man. Talk to me now.
Well, I see you in a good groove here now. Well,
Yeah.
we are here for 2 weeks.
Ah, God's willing.
Well, we go get laughter like that for this 2 weeks. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, God. I like the show going good. I like how the show going.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Like how the show going. Yeah. So you keep it up there and you have a blessed day and you reach home safe.
You have an awesome one. And thanks a million, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, man. Blessings.
My door, I open my door, he with a knife and a fork. I can't understand is the way how he talk, saying still darling, all I want is your boy. Mr. Hunter, Mr. Hunter. With a knife and a fork, the man rubbing his chest. I can't understand why this man will not rest. He takes all them meat, saying all pain is death. He say he must get my pork, cause mine is the best. Strunter the hunter, he looking for some pork. Strunter the hunter, only knocking at my door. Strunter the hunter, he looking for some pork. Strunter the hunter, only knocking at my door. A child of joy, a man who toils, and for sins the Savior pardon.
Oh, that's right. Hey, Wack Radio 90.1 FM. Good, beautiful morning to you.
I want to find out the WhatsApp number.
The WhatsApp number is 766
1066
49
49.
20.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Wack Radio 90.1 FM. Good morning.
How you going, brethren? How you going? Nice program. But I had to tell you something. You see, I'm a Christian, right?
Mm-hmm.
But them, from since about 5 years ago, I realized in wrong Christ body, you don't sing smart. Them fellas and them were singing smart with this parang thing. It is singing good in Christ body, man. I mean, not your fault you're playing it. You didn't compose it. But the Muslim, you can't do the Muslim that, and you can't do the Baptist people that. They're singing nastiness, wrong Christ body. That is not for wrong Christ body. With all due respect to your brethren,
no,
because you seem a pleasant person.
Hey,
but they're singing nastiness, wrong Christ body, and that ain't good for Christ. Thank you.
Yeah, sure, not a problem. It's not a problem at all, sir. Not a problem at all. But when it came a man, hey, Wack Radio 90.1 FM, good, beautiful weather. The sun is hot outside Monday morning to you.
It's a beautiful day, my brother.
Yes, it is.
You are playing wonderful music.
Well, thank you very much.
Kill them dead is the vice in their own head. You can only see in things and hear from things what is in your head.
Remember, we had a conversation before. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me then.
You understand?
Yes, it doesn't matter.
Is what in your mind, you will see in it.
Yes, no, so, yeah, thank
play
you, man.
Play the music, my brother.
Yeah, man, thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Love in that.
So you see. Hey, Wack Radio 90.1 FM. Good, beautiful morning to you.
Yeah, good morning to you, Tony G. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm blessed, thank God. I'm good to have you. Good to have you again for this morning.
Oh, thank you very much.
That's what you said. It's goodness, yeah? Good morning to the world. Morning to the world, each and every one. There's so much people that I have to call out, but I don't want to miss out any.
Call.
So, yeah, everybody. International, local, everybody. Day to everybody. And Tony?
Yes, darling.
I love you. I love you, my darling.
Love you too.
So I don't want you to get no stress.
Of course, not me.
All right?
Not
no
me at all.
stress at all. All right?
No, darling.
Just go easy. Right?
Yes, darling.
And keep calm.
Yes, I would. I definitely would do that.
That's right. Yes. Okay?
Yes, darling. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Right.
Wack Radio 90.1 FM, you're live.
Could I come by you for Christmas?
But baby, you're bung, Thomas?
Well, Tony, my brother, I'm coming. Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Go on the WhatsApp, you'll see my number.
Right, great. I'll do that. I need to get it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, blessings. Yeah. Cannot speak Spanish very well, but at least I need some cuchilla, some bacon. I may not go too much for the ham this particular year. Some fish and sada roti and thing could do, you know.
Grandpa come from Calcutta. The way she's shaking up she bamba. I saw she come out for some action. Ole, 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 she shouted. The whole party now stop and watch it. But she nearly drive me crazy. Singing this filthy melody. Gucci, 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 la la. Good love that my Indiana. Don't know nothing of the gospel. Cannot speak Spanish very well. Gucci, la la. See Betty whining, la la. Look Betty grinding, la la. Oh Betty grinding, la. Gucci, la la. See Betty whining, la la. Look Betty grinding, la la. Oh Betty dancing, la. They ask she if she use it okay. She say nah, this is natural brain. How the music fire she had.
Wack Radio 90.1 FM, good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
And how are you this morning?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I am great.
That's nice to hear.
Okay, I wonder if you know who you're talking to?
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
Could I give you 3 words?
Yeah, sure.
Corn, plum, plum.
Oh my goodness. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Tony. Good morning, handsome. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine, thank you. How are you, darling? Long time, but you. How come you have? Anyway, we will deal with it next day. We will deal with that one next.
You know my number, please.
Yes, I do.
Yes, so you know how to contact me, how to reach me.
Yes.
So I'm not worried.
Don't.
So I just wanted to tell you good morning and you have a blessed day.
Oh, will do. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, my darling. Thank you so much.
You are welcome.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yes, and this is where we're going to take a break off. We're going to be joining Chris de la Rosa Justabrong this time.
Soul food. You gotta get your soul food. It put you in the soul food. Guyana bunny pepper pot. I tell you man, it's always hot. Jamaica got the recipe. Or something they call a key. Tobago got the crappery. With dumpling that nice you see. I tell you no real pretty. Don't resist a hot roti.
Step into the future with visual radio. Only on WAC 90.1 FM.
Soldiers, what's up? Chris here, CaribbeanPod.com. Always a pleasure having you guys in the kitchen with me, man. I found bird pepper, what some people call bird's eye pepper, on sale. I picked up a whole bunch of it, and I want to share something with you. Now, we've done pepper oil before, but I want to share a recipe that my grandma used to do. Very basic. 3 ingredients: salt, garlic, bird's eye pepper, or bird pepper. She had a big tree in the backyard, and she would always do this. A little bit different than the pepper oil that we did before, but you're gonna love this one, man. A little drip on your eggs in the morning, on your barbecue chicken. Boy, so many nice uses for this. You're gonna love this one, man. Irie. The first thing we've got to do is to give these a good wash, because we want them to sort of air dry a bit first before we get to using them. Now we're gonna remove the stems, set them aside. The stems goes into the garbage. This one here, you can cut off. You can trim off any sort of bad spot. Barred. What kind of accent is that there, Chris? Oh boy, this felony accent, I tell you. Anyhow, that's what you're doing, right? Now here's the thing. When my grandma would make it, it would be 3 ingredients. Well, 4. The peppers, garlic, salt, and whatever oil she chose to use. Back then it would have been just vegetable oil, I guess. Today I'm going to be using olive oil. And in my version, what I am going to use, and I have it here wrapped up. I had it washed last night. I have it in a damp paper towel in the fridge. I've got here 3 scallions. We've got some flat leaf parsley. And we've got what we call shadow benny, or culantro. If you don't have that, don't fret too much, but you can also use coriander or cilantro, which is the same thing as coriander. I guess my British friends, they call it coriander. So these are the additional ingredients we'll be using. Yeah, so apparently my food mill here, the part, I don't know if you guys can see, the bottom part here, no parts of my kitchen counter is thin enough, so I'm in the living room now just to show you guys. This here is a traditional mill we would use in the Caribbean, and you would put the stuff in here, you would crank it, and it would grind it, and then we would put a sort of a bowl here and we'll collect it. And that is what my grandma would use. So today that is what we're using, and I'll show you the inside for a second. And as you would crank, what is that? The sort of screw inside it, the sort of screw type sort of metal in there, pushes everything to the back, and that is what grinds it down here, this part here. So as you crank, you notice everything is moving. It's a little bit noisy, but the first thing I'm going to do, because I want to prevent any sort of oxidization, is I'm going to brush the insides here with some olive oil. You don't need to do that. Now, if you want, you can use a food processor, but we're using this today. We're trying to keep it traditional. We're trying to make Grandma nice and proud of us. So the little setup, so we have the food mill there. We've got a bowl to collect everything once we start grinding away. And somebody's got to crank that beast, yeah? So into the sort of container here, I put some of the peppers, some of those herbs that we spoke about there, and some of the garlic. Now remember, as I said, if you wanted to do this, and some salt, if you wanted to do this in a food processor, you can certainly do that. And using your hand, or I mean, let's say you can use a spoon or something to press down. Just, you know what? Forget I said anything about using your hand, because if your hand get caught in there, I am not responsible for stupidity. And we're just going to keep pressing and keep working our way. It took a few minutes, maybe about 5 or 6 minutes to get it all done. Is it gonna zoom in? Are you gonna zoom in, buddy? All right. Anyhow, now it's time to continue. I'm gonna take it into the kitchen, scrape it down, get all of this stuff, and get ready to move on to step 2. So as I said, you can achieve the same sort of texture and consistency in a food processor or blender. It's totally up to you. The reason why I like using the mill more than anything else is because, one, it's authentic to the Caribbean, and two, well, the texture, without having to add liquid, you would get is perfect. I have it all scraped onto a saucepan now, very low heat, and this is where we're gonna add that olive oil. If you wanted to use a vegetable oil, that is cool too. And now in this one, we're going to use quite a bit of oil, because the whole idea here is to flavor the oil along with cooking out. And that brings up a very important point here. Once we bring this up to a sort of a simmer, we're going to reduce it to a very, very low heat, because we want to cook off all the rawness. Any liquid that remains in here will cause it to go bad quickly. So the whole idea is to cook out any sort of liquid from it. And this is why my grandma never put any sort of herbs in there. She never put any sort of onions or anything in there, because those things tends to have quite a bit of natural water or liquid in it. I'll put a bit more of that olive oil. It's now come up to a bubble, but it's too vigorous. So what I'm going to do is move it over to a smaller burner, because we just want it to gently sort of simmer. And two, you want to put the fan on over your stove or open up some windows. This is peppers, these are all peppers, spicy peppers. It will want to choke you. So it's going to be a long haul here. Again, a slower bubble, and make sure that fan is going, all right? An hour later, and you're left with this lovely pepper oil here. Your granny will be proud of her boy, Chris. Chris here, CaribbeanPod.com. Always a pleasure having you guys here in the kitchen with me. We made use of those extra bird peppers there, as Granny would. We kind of change it up a little bit, adding the scallion and the parsley and shadow benny and stuff like that. What you want to do now is allow it to cool down, and then put it into a clean glass container. And you have it there. This thing will last forever, man. Just look at that niceness. Let me tell you a little zoom. What's up, soldiers? Don't forget to click subscribe. If you've already clicked subscribe, hit that bell notification thing. I want to all you missing out on the new videos, man. Come on, click.
Step into the future.
On WACK 90.1 FM. This is News, 9:01 to 12 noon. In the headlines.
Government and opposition square off on SOE and THA polls. Tutor says ministry has no proper plan for full school reopening. Regionally, CARICOM chair pushes for legal action on climate funding. And internationally, police arrest 3 after deadly Liverpool hospital car explosion.